So,
Oh, it's so good to be back, brother.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. The season starts as of today. It's what
It's next
seven
Friday, so
seven
8 days.
days, 8 days away.
8 days away.
By the time I get this episode up, it'll have been 3 days ago.
By the time we get this episode up, we'll already be on the second race.
Yeah, it'll be it'll be time for fucking Haref by the time this episode goes up. Nah, it's 2024, folks. Welcome to the MotoGrandPodcast. I'm your host, Patrick Bailey. Joining with me, as always, is...
Caleb,
Hey!
let's go!
The 2024 season is
We back,
upon
baby.
us. We are
We're
back.
here.
I'm
We're
so
here.
excited. It's so good to be back. New Year's resolution, we're going to be better about our uploads. And we're going to start by failing this one.
Yes, we are.
But it's fine because we got a lot to talk about today. And we are so excited. We've been waiting for Primac to drop their livery so that we can go through and kind of do our own little tier list of all of our liveries and what we think. So I think the best way to get into this is starting off with what we think about each. So we'll go in order of how they released. So
Who is that?
the
Christine?
first one was Grassini Ducati. Seeing Mark Marquez on that Grassini is weird for
Don't
me.
like it.
I don't like it.
I
But
mean,
I mean,
I don't know. I don't really have that many opinions on the bike itself.
see, my whole thing is I saw him on the Repsol Orange, which is now different,
Weird. Yeah.
for so long that I was ill prepared to see him in anything but. Um,
He
so
does look kind of goofy
it's
in those colors.
it's strange. It's strange. But it kind of works. It kind of fits him, and it bothers me how it kind of works. But I also just really like Grassini's color scheme.
Yeah, it's a nice color, but like compared to last year, like I'm not really like crazy, you know?
It's the same, same
It's
but
the
different.
same shit.
Same
It's the
but
same.
different.
Like a few teams did that this year, which is
A
kind of
lot of
lame.
yeah. I mean, you can't go completely different every year, or else you're gonna drop something horrifying like Mooney, which
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to them in a
ugh,
second.
ugh. But okay, I feel like we can rank it. S, A, B, and C. Keep it simple.
I wish we were smart enough to know how to pull up a tier list and have the pictures and literally drag it.
That's
We're not.
for
I don't
yeah.
think we're that advanced yet, or
That's that's for
maybe never.
those podcasts that have like a third guy like controlling us.
Oh, you mean the guys that run a podcast that like make money?
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
Like
okay.
anyways, regardless, it's fine. Do you have a pen and paper? That might work. I don't have wait.
Why would I have a pen and paper? You just assume I have a pen and paper because I'm in school.
Dog, I'm not in school and I have a pen and paper.
I have been going to classes for almost 8 weeks now, and I have not used a notebook once.
Why do I not believe you? Like at all.
Very factual.
Like nothing against you. I love you, but
Hey man, somehow doing good.
okay. All right. S tier, A tier, B tier, C, D, F.
F.
All right. So, get this out of the way. S tier, best of the best.
God.
Like, they did not miss.
Oh, beautiful.
A, very nice, very great. Love it.
Very nice.
They don't need to fix a thing, but it's not just whoa. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it didn't give me an erection, you know?
Right. No, give me a half chub.
Yeah, I got a little chubby, but like it wasn't
Yeah.
full blown.
B tier it's solid. It's better than okay, that's cool. But
Yeah.
it's like, oh, okay, yeah. C tier is all right. I mean, Okay.
This one gets boring.
It's like, all right. D is
You fell off, bud.
probably should have done something a little different. F is what on earth is that?
F is made just for VR 46.
So, starting off with Grassini, they didn't change much, but they added a little. I'm leaning on B. I'm leaning on a B. Like it's
I was torn between like a B and a C.
like a B and a C. Yeah, I'm gonna
Maybe like a C plus, you know?
I'm gonna all right. I'm gonna put it in B.
Big B's.
Grassini.
Just because it's still nice colors.
Yeah, the nice colors, and it is a very nice. I like the way it looks in general. So like, there's really not much you can do to mess it up as long as you kind of stick to the status quo. But they did stick to the status quo, so it doesn't wow you. You know?
Yeah.
So it's a solid B. Next, Ducati. Factory Ducati. They kind of suffer the same thing as Grassini. You know, it's very nice. It's very nice. Yes.
Very nice. Great success.
And I don't think they needed to innovate and change it because it still is very nice. But it is.
Hey man, when you the best, baby, you ain't got to change. You know
It's
what
one
I mean?
of those things where it's like, if they did do a little wow, it could have been crazy. Because I mean, Ducati's been red forever.
Baby, you don't change greatness, all right? It just keeps happening.
I mean, the red, keep it, but like all red, throw a little something in there. Get a little creative one of these years. But I'll keep it at, I'm gonna say B, same as Grassini.
Big B's.
Big B's. All right.
Man. Oh, VR.
All right, put it on Factory D. I wrote it down as Factory D. The highlighters.
God, what happened, man? What?
Dog, their color scheme comes from
Who did this?
their sponsors. Their sponsors changed the entire color scheme of the bike.
Are they sponsored by Highlighter? Are they sponsored by Sharpie?
Okay, I will say that yellow is very Valentino Rossi. That is Valentino hands down. That's him all over because he be doing that. But I don't like it.
Motherfucker, keep the color. Make it just a stripe. Don't make it the whole half a bike.
This is one of those things where you should have kept it what it was. But I'll applaud them for trying something different.
I will not because they failed miserably.
I don't personally like it. I don't like it. Good on you for throwing out something new. Get rid of it.
At the end of the day,
I'm not going to be looking at that every race. Like if Bez is in first or second or third, I'm looking at everyone else. I'm gonna put a sticky note on my screen and be like, I cannot look at this.
It's just crazy that someone got paid an obscene amount of money to come up with that design, and everybody was like, "Yo, this is it."
Someone looked at it and was like, "Yeah, that's it. This right here, this is it." And it's not. It's not it.
It's not even close, buddy. It's like, I don't know.
But
sometimes being different doesn't work out.
The thing is, this is how y'all know this is opinion based because we hate it. But if you go on Instagram and you look, a lot of people like it. I don't know why. I don't.
Some people aren't smart.
We are two of those people, though. So
we are, but our opinions.
But do they have a podcast? No,
I don't think so.
But all right, moving on to Trackhouse.
What do we throw VR? VR going F.
F. Yeah.
Big baby.
Big Fs. But all right, moving on to Trackhouse. Yes, Trackhouse.
America. I don't know the words. Let's go, baby. America. We're infiltrating.
If this livery was what they released for Coda and Coda alone, I'd have spent 30 minutes on the Coda episode talking about how dope this livery is. Now, Purely looks, I give it an A. Purely looks, I give it an A. But every race we gonna have to see it.
Come on, guys.
Like,
Come on.
I get it. You're an American team. You want to show America. You know, it's Trackhouse. You're a NASCAR team. NASCAR America. Wow! Yeah! I get it. But, like, you don't see Aprilia with the Italian flag or Yamaha and Honda with the Japanese flag as the entire bike for the entire season.
I mean, come on. You know what? They're only allowed to have this livery every race once they get American riders on the team.
Yeah, you got a
Give me an American rider.
Raul Fernandez and Miguel Oliveira, who are Portuguese and Spanish, riding an Italian or a European bike. Aprilia is Italian. Yeah, an Italian bike with an American flag on it. The only thing American about this bike is the fact that the people who bought the sponsorship were American.
Yep.
That's the
money
only
talks,
thing.
Baby.
I mean,
money talks. Baby.
Money talks, I guess, but it's gaudy. It's a little too gaudy for me.
I'm not with it.
I'm not with it. Like, looks wise, it's a great one-time livery like Ducati does in Mugello when they like in Moto2 when they do the Italian flag on the riders, even in Mazzano for Pecco's home track, he wore the all yellow. It's like a special livery for a special track. It's a one-off. That's when you do something like this.
That shit's dope because it's
because it's like
you're clearly doing it for a reason. You
go into the race and you're like expecting to see a typical red bike, and then it's yellow, and it's like, oh, okay, that's different, that's new. This is an important race for this team, for these riders. This is something that matters to them a little extra more than the racing. That's what that is for, and that's what I love. But every race we're gonna see this.
Man,
in the back. It's going to be in the back, too. Like, you flaunting the American flag from the back of the pack.
They're just giving us even more of a bad name for ourselves. We just come into this sport,
foreshadowing
throw the American flag out there.
Foreshadowing to testing a little bit, Raul Fernandez did get 5th in the Qatar test, so that boy is kind of fast.
Wow. Whoa.
So maybe the American flag will be in 10th. It might crack the top 10.
Woo. Hey, maybe if like half the riders wreck, he could possibly miraculously get a podium.
Or a 5th, you know?
Or a 5th.
But
possible.
I'm gonna put it because
I'd give it D.
Yeah. I was going to say C. Like, looks-wise, it's an A, but the statement of it is an F, so therefore, that equalizes as like a C or a D.
I'll be honest, the more I look at it, the less I enjoy it looking at it. Like, I don't know, the appeal, like, of the look itself kind of keeps going away the more I see it.
Looking at it, it is very just, like, basic.
Yeah. It's just a white bike with an American flag
to just, yeah. All right. Honestly, D. I'm good with the D. I'm good with the D. All right.
Ooh, now on to gas.
Gas. They cooked. Gas cooked. I don't know if it's better than last year's, because last year's, that was my favorite.
If we being honest, all they did was add a black stripe.
No, it's like dark. It's like dark blue. It's Red Bull.
Okay, we added a dark blue stripe, and put a Red Bull symbol on there bigger or something like. What?
They added some text. They added some little.
I will say it's definitely an upgrade from last year. I like this bike better than last year's. Like, they're both good, but I do like this one better.
The last year livery was one of my favorites, if not my favorite, because of how simple it was. It was just fresh and clean. This new one it's still nice and clean, but it's a little crowded, I guess, to say on that fairing.
Yeah, I get that.
So I don't
I think it looks a little better though with with the big blue strip.
see. That's the
I
thing.
think
Like half of me is saying it's better because it's different and it's new, and it someone cooked, and then the other half of me is looking at last year's going, but it was so nice, so simple.
yeah.
So I'm low key leaning towards like an A, cause like
You know what?
it's
I'm okay with
good,
that.
it's
I'm okay
great.
with that.
I like it a lot, but there's something about it that's not letting me. That's kind of teetering me from perfect.
I wasn't even close to S tier. I'm gonna be honest.
Where were
So
you?
I'm okay with it. In between A and B.
Okay, yeah. Okay. All right.
You
Yamaha
know.
C.
Yep.
C. I mean,
What changed? Nothing. Cool. Still sucks.
yeah. I mean, it's a nice livery. It's nice. It's the exact same as last year. It's like when the Indianapolis Colts got new uniforms and they unveiled them and they're like, it's in the details.
But
It's like
the thing
there
that
are
gets
no
me,
details. There's nothing different.
the thing that gets me, if you suck, at least look cool.
Yeah.
At least change something up, man. Give me some fucking
Do the little
flair or
flair,
something.
like what Honda did.
Fucking fucking anything. You ain't gonna entertain me just racing.
Yeah.
You suck.
I mean, there's
Mm,
really nothing much to say about Yamaha because
I think it's enough said. I think we're done with it.
yeah, it's just the same. It's a C, and we're moving on to Red Bull KTM, which is again the same, and I think it suffers from the same
I
fate as Gresini
still
and Factory Ducati. I
I
still
still
really like it.
really like
Yes,
it.
I still really like it, much like I like Gresini. I think my thing is I really like it more than Gresini and Factory Ducati. So that I would put it in A because it's very similar, but I think it's better than Factory and Gresini, but it's still the same. You know what I'm saying?
ATM was always one of my favorite bikes to look at. I really love the orange. Oh my god, the orange and the black just oh
Black orange with the yellow
oh
sun, yeah.
god, it's very sexy.
And it's just the fact that Jay Millie's on the bike. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, my Aussie brother.
That guy. So are we good with KTM A? Just clear cut, simple.
I'm cool with that.
All right, KTM.
If we had to rank it though, you know, it would clearly be under gas, but over
Yeah,
the other
yeah.
boys.
So probably yeah. So from what we've said, going from best to worst, probably Factory KTM, Factory Ducati, then Gresini, probably right, and then Yamaha Trackhouse VR46.
Yeah, sounds pretty right to me.
And then we got Factory Honda, the Repsol, which is bold, bold.
I love it.
You love it? See,
I like it.
I really like it because it reminds me of like the early 2000s Honda when Valentino Rossi was winning championships on the damn thing. It's
It it almost looks like retro color
yeah,
wise.
the early 2000s. That's what I was. Yeah, exactly.
I like
I
that shit.
like it. And I think the statement of it is really good too. You know, now that Mark Marquez is gone, it's a new bike, new team, no Marquez. Let's hit a reset button. They're
It can't
hitting
do
a
worse.
they're hitting a reset button. They're going back in time. They're going back. They're hitting a nice reset to when they were successful. I love it. I don't think it's my favorite livery on the grid this year. I definitely don't think it's
I'm gonna be.
the best, but I do really like it.
Can I be honest?
Mm.
Out of the new ones, might be top two for me.
Oh, the liveries that like changed
No, just in
or
total.
this year. Really?
Might be top two.
It might be top 2 for you? That's wild.
Yeah. It's different, bro. I like different. The other shits
Yeah,
look cool, but you know,
that's
there's a lot
fair.
that I like. Like I like a lot of them, but I'm used to them. So I feel like they don't really shine for me as much as they used to. So seeing like something new like that piques my interest.
Hmm.
I like it. I think if I was ranking it, I would put it damn near S tier.
You would put it S.
Damn near.
Damn near S. I would put it A. I would put it A. I would put it at the top of A.
Okay.
Or like middle A.
Let's compromise and put it in S.
Hang on. You know what? I can get on board with an S. I can get on
Yes,
board with an S.
sir.
It's
Yes,
new.
sir.
It's new, but it's old. It's old, but it's new. It looks good. The message is great. And it's way lot better than last year. And honestly, yeah. Honestly, yeah. All right, fuck
It's
it.
fire, bro.
But next up is my S tier that I'm gonna be fighting you for.
We better be beefing on this.
The Honda Castrol Satellite Team Livery.
Dog, it looks like a
Zarco's
box
bike.
of cigarettes.
What do you mean? Oh no, it does.
It looks like a carton of cigarettes, dog. I can't get behind it. Did I ruin it for you? Did I ruin it for you?
A little bit. Oh no. Ah. Oh
It's
man.
cigarettes.
Yeah, but that should be why we like it, right? A pack of darts, a nice little pack of darts running around the track.
Like, I can't look at this and be like, yo, that's dope. I can't do it.
I still like it though. I still like it, but
Our opinions are about to be completely opposite of where we should put this thing. This thing belongs with fucking VR46.
what? No, that's a little much. No, I see. I'm saying A.
Dude.
Now that you said it's a cigarette, and I agree with you on that. So it's taking the S away from me, but I think it's still an A because I think it's still nice.
I'll be generous with you and give it like a D.
I'll compromise with you and give it a B.
Just because you let me have, factory Honda for a S, I'll give you this shitty Honda side
For
side
B.
bitch.
For B. All right.
Because oh my god, I don't know, dude. I saw it and I was like, huh. I saw the comments, like a lot of people liked it.
I
A lot of
love
people
it.
fucked it.
I really fucked with it. I really fucked with it until you
think about
said those words, and then it just.
It changes everything for you, man. Dude, you can't tell me it doesn't. I don't know if you're gonna remember, but we need to pull a picture of this shit.
I'm looking at it right now. I got
No,
it
just
right
like
here. I
for the
have it
viewers.
right
For
here.
the viewers. We need to pop this up for the viewers. If you remember this in editing.
These are all gonna be up. I'm gonna make
Oh,
sure
thank
these are
God.
all up. I'm gonna do a little extra work. Don't worry. But yeah, I have it
now.
here. Y'all see it here.
And then here are the packs of cigarettes, it looks like.
I'm not doing that.
It really does. So.
Oh man.
Like, I can't say it's good because I think of it. I always think it was like a gas station.
Gas stations are magical.
To crackheads, yeah.
Hey, you can see some crazy things at a gas station. I saw a dude walking a squirrel at a gas station.
Yo, that was me.
That's where I picked you up off the street. All right, moving on.
Moving on.
Aprilia.
Sexy as fuck. Oh my god.
I love it. I love it.
Oh my god. I can make love to that bike.
They threw in more, like, it's a black bike, which Trackhouse almost suffered with it being a white bike and doing little accents. But I don't know what it is about Aprilia's that red and purple.
Bro.
And like,
Bro. That thing.
I don't know why. I don't know what. But oh my god.
Bro, this shit triple S. I don't give a fuck. That's not even a category. This shit is god tier.
Honestly, yeah. Honestly.
It's so good. So good. It's so sleek, man. I don't know. It's just
I think it takes the best elements from everything great about every other team. Like Gas, we praised because it was simple. Aprilia's is simple. Well, KTM, the black and orange, this is black and red. It's simple. It's the black bike, simple accents like Gas. It's
so sexy, bro.
Something we did flame other teams that they did is they kept it kind of similar. It is very similar. But last year's was also so pretty that like you didn't need to go wild.
But goddamn, did they pop off?
Yeah, but
oh my god, I would give my life for that bike.
I want to ride it. I would die.
I want it to ride me
immediately, but honestly, I would want to just touch it.
It can touch me anywhere.
I'd lick it. I would lick it.
Wow.
Ride on the carburetor.
I would put things in that exhaust tip. Tell you what.
Honestly, I think Aprilia. This might be my favorite. It might be my favorite livery.
It was hands down my favorite. That's why I said
I was between that and Castrol until you said it was a cigarette carton.
It is, bro. That's all it is. That's all it is.
I think I'm deflated from that.
You're on your high horse about that one. I just fucking clicked you off.
You know who we missed is Idemitsu Honda, because I forget Taka Nakagami exists, and so does that bike.
Did they even fucking post that?
They did. MotoGP made like one singular post. It's basically the same livery as last time. It just has a little more black, but it's like a grayish black. It's nice. It's nice.
Is it on their Instagram?
MotoGP's? It might be.
I'm on MotoGP.com and I don't see it.
I saw it was like a single post. It might be on the same post as the Castrol Honda because they're both the satellite team. They might have done it together. It might just be in like the back end.
That's so disrespectful. Why they just fuck them like that?
Well, why do you think?
Racism. Gotcha.
Whoa. All right. So yeah, they're racist.
Yeah, essentially. No, I found it. They made a post about it.
Yeah. So not that racist.
It's not a bad bike. It's pretty bland. Not gonna lie though.
It's nice. It's definitely nice. The colors coordinate well.
Yeah, I don't know. The gold kind of throws me off with the white and red.
I like it because of the black or the dark accent. Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah, but you know how much better it'd look if it didn't have red and it was just like black, white, and gold.
Oh. So I'm hearing C.
Yeah, that's being generous. Just because I don't have like harsh opinions on it.
Yeah. I mean, it's a solid bike. There's a lot it could be better. And it's Idemitsu. But
honestly, this next bike we're about to talk to, I still don't know how I feel about it.
The one that released, yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
The purple and red.
A part of me loves it, and a part of me hates it.
Love and hate it. Like, I love that I hate it, and I hate that I love it.
It's like, it looks so good, but also really bad at the same time.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why. I think maybe it's like
color scheme.
Like too vibrant almost.
The purple, I don't think purple and red in that much that large amount goes well.
I think it would look a lot better.
The Aprilia, small amount of purple, small amount of red, a little bit to kind of flutter the eyes. That's really well. But the amount of purple and red, purple's my favorite color. I love purple. More purple, the better. You know, I
Yeah,
love
but
it.
like
But like
this shit
with
looks
that much
like
red
fucking.
on it,
This shit looks like Barney's dick. You know, like
huh?
yeah. That's all I gotta say. That's it.
So S tier, right? Nah,
Honestly, I don't know.
honestly
I feel
I'm feeling like either a C or a B.
I want to give it a B just because I do like it, but I'll. Why the fuck are the letters green?
What letters?
The letters on the front.
Oh, that's Frankie Morbidelli. Yeah, that's another thing. That's
It's hideous.
so Frankie always has green. His color, like uh, Fa, Quattararo, he's got the red helmet, the red gloves.
Mhm.
Frankie has the green helmet, the green gloves. That's his color. His color's green. It does not go on that bike. Now, okay, Martine on it, I give it a B. Morbidelli on it, F.
That shit, F.
F.
Oh
That
my
green.
God.
Ugh. So honestly, I'm gonna put it B.
I wish they just would have made it a little less bright. Like they could have made it like a little duller.
Like a like a more maroon red, maybe.
Yeah,
Like a quieter red, because it's
and a
such.
quieter purple, honestly. Like a
I
darker
don't know.
purple, almost. Maybe a darker purple.
Ooh, maybe like a dark purple and a bright red. That yeah.
That might go decently well.
Like dark in one thing, bright in another. But you can't
Yeah,
both have. You both can't be like trying to go middle of the road there. You're
yeah.
fight. It's
They
fighting
both
too much.
because they just like shine together. It's just like one
And it's
bright
yeah, it's not
bit.
accenting and being nice with one another. They're clashing. But
And they really try to show this one off like it was hot shit with the fucking backgrounds and
the
shit. They give it.
lasers, honestly, the lasers is probably what's keeping it at like a B for us, just because of how cool the
Yeah,
lasers look. Like we're
like
gonna see that race day and be like, oh god, maybe
when I, like
maybe
when I first saw that
maybe Mooney
post,
isn't the worst.
like when I first saw that post, I was like, "Oh, dude, this is the best."
Yeah,
And then
like
I got
that
to
the
look, and I was
initial
like,
shock factor of when you first saw it, you're like, because we texted about it, we were like, oh my god. It was the same thing with the gas. It was like, oh, but like now looking back, it's like, oh.
"Yeah, just I don't know."
All right, so I'm gonna go over these final rankings.
Get to
So
it, baby.
for
It's time to use the
triple
fun stuff.
S, we have the made-up goated category of Aprilia. I think that's hands down the best livery on the grid. Think we can agree with that. S, factory Honda, which I didn't see it at first. I had it at like a B going into this episode, but re-looking at it after a little while, thinking on it, I can get on board with that S. I
Yes,
like it.
sir.
It is nice. I give that number 2. Number 3, I'm gonna go with Gas. It's simple. It's the complexity kind of throws it off, but kind of makes it work, and the simplicity. It's something weird, but I fuck with it. I still really fuck with it. Whoever the designer for the livery of Gas is, cooks. Keep cooking, dog. Keep doing
I
your
want to
thing.
kiss you on your forehead, baby.
Keep doing your thing, baby. You're doing great. So I'm gonna say that's number 3. Number 4, factory KTM. They kept it similar, very similar, kept it the same, but it works. It's worked for the past 5 years. It's gonna work for the next 5 after this. So, mwah. Number 4. Number 5, we got it's between Gresini, Factory Ducati, Castrol Honda, and Pramac. I would say Gresini at number 5.
Me personally, I would probably put Ducati just because I love the red and I love them. But that's just my very, very
Biased.
opinionated
Yeah.
opinion.
See, I'm torn between Factory and Gresini, so I can compromise and give them number 5. I'll give them 5, and then Gresini 6, and then I know you're gonna fight me on Castrol not being 7 and 8. and Pramac being 7. So, and I think I might have to agree with you on that one.
Dude, I've changed your opinion
So like
much.
that. It was like that too. I mean, because I was going in like ready to like fight. I was like, bro, you see the way it the lines on it makes it looks like it's going fast, and that's sick. And those colors, it's like all throwback retro. It's super cool. And then you said it looks like a cigarette carton, and my first thought went to some like cracked out white lady stumbling out of a trailer park going, "You guys want some Hondas?"
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Pramac 7, Castrol 8, and then Yamaha Idemitsu for number 9. I'm gonna go Idemitsu 9.
Yeah.
Just because it's a little different with the dark accents. It's a nice touch. Yamaha 10, Trackhouse 11, Mooney 12.
Yeah. Boom. Boom.
That's a banger.
Boom.
That is a banger. And I know bangers.
That's all, folks. That's all, folks.
That's all for the liveries. Now, we've spent how long? We spent like 35, 40 minutes just talking about liveries.
Well, we can keep this testing shit pretty simple. He's the GOAT. You know who I'm talking about. You know what he's been doing. Repeat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Repeat.
Wasn't he second in testing though? Or was he? I know he and Aneo were 1 and 2. Which way was it? Was it?
Pretty sure Pecco was 1.
Was it Pecco 1?
Pecco broke.
It was Pecco.
Aneo broke a record. Aneo broke a record, and then Pecco broke it right after him.
Didn't Aneo break a record in Malaysia, and then Bez broke it as well?
Ooh, maybe.
I think so. Poor Anea just sets that like the bar, and then everyone goes, "Oh, you can go faster," and then. But
yeah, okay. So Bagnaia led Factory Ducati 1-2 on the final day in Qatar, and he set a lap record.
Ooh, I sent you that post. Pecco was 5 seconds faster at the end of this test than he was in his fastest lap at the Qatar GP in his rookie season. About 5 years ago. I think that might have been his rookie season. That's
okay. So Pecco
is so fast,
dude. Yeah, Pecco got a
so much time.
Minute 51, sub minute 51.
Like you're saving 5 seconds in 5 years.
That's insane, bro. He's literally getting a second faster each year.
Like, that's so fast. And motherfuckers are expecting Marc Marquez, who's been hurt for the past 4 years, to just. So, all right, you Marquez fans, look at me when I say this, and I'm being
Get some help. Get some help.
4 years ago, the pace was 4 seconds slower. That was the last time Marc Marquez had a full competitive season. He won that, but that was 4 years and 4 seconds ago. Marc Marquez has not been competitive since. Do you think he can find 4 seconds in 1 year? And if you're saying yes right now, you are crazy. I mean,
you need to be medicated if you still think Marc Marquez is gonna
on a new bike. Granted, he's on that Ducati, so he's gonna get a few seconds from that alone because that's just the difference between Ducati and Honda. But it's a completely different riding style. Yes, Marquez may have found a lap or two to be up on the timesheets during practice, but his race pace. They did the sprint simulation. You know who was first? Digi. Where was Marquez? Like 15th behind the rookie Pedro Acosta, who is never ridden MotoGP before, is on a completely brand new bike in a brand new world. It's a whole new world, and in race pace, he's faster. Granted, Acosta's faster than 7 other riders, or 8 other riders, but, you know, that including his teammate Augusto Fernandez, Miguel Oliveira, Marc Marquez, Taka Nakagami, Fabio Quartararo, or no, John Zarco, Alex Rins, who am I forgetting? Anyways.
No. But hey, man, all I gotta say is I don't even have anything to say anymore about Marc Marquez. I feel like everybody knows that he's shit at this point.
I don't think they do. I think
they gonna find out this year.
I think the world, after testing, seeing him with a top result because of a fast lap, I think the world's looking at Marc Marquez like he's already got his 9th championship in the bag.
Oh, just wait.
They're completely forgetting about the fact that Pecco Bagnaia exists, Jorge Martin exists, Marco Bezzecchi exists, Enea Bastianini, if he's in it, which he looks like he's in a healthy Enea, which looks like he's running the pace as he was 2 years ago when he was fighting for that championship. Who else? Who else is going to be fighting for that top spot? We think.
Bez, did I say Bez?
Digi will be a spoiler. Brad Binder will be a spoiler. Jack Miller will be a spoiler.
Damn right.
I mean, that's Aleix Espargaro, Maverick Vinales on the Aprilias. How could you forget about them? How did I forget about them? I mean, that's 9 riders. 9 riders that Marc Marquez has to be better than every single week. Yes, he might. I'll give him this. He might be better than half of them, which is, we'll say 5. That's still 4 riders better. That's barely cracking top 5. You're not going to win a championship barely cracking top 5. That's if you're perfect, and you are better than 4 guys every single race. That's not going to happen. Marc Marquez is on a new bike. When he's on a new bike or on a bike he doesn't understand, he's in the gravel, breaking bones. We've seen it the last 3 years.
This is beautiful. Usually it's me yelling about Marc Marquez.
I've had a lot of time.
Change of pace.
I've had a lot of time to conform my argument.
Hey, man, I ain't screaming about him right now. Wait till next week. I'm sure I'll find something that he did to piss me off.
Oh, for sure. I'll let you handle it from here on out. I needed to get that out. I needed to get it out. If I'm completely wrong, I stand by my word. You know what? I will take it. I will take whatever heat you throw if I'm completely wrong. That is fine. But when I am right and everybody was mad at me, yelling at me, I want y'all to look back on this and be like, you know what? I'm sorry. I want an apology. If I'm wrong,
you know what?
If I'm wrong, I'll tell you this now. All right. Y'all were right. I was wrong. But when I'm right, I want an apology.
I just want him to admit that he's washed. Admit he's not coming back. Admit he's not going to win another title.
That'll be when he retires. The day he retires.
In what, another 20 years?
That'll be his admission to I can't do it anymore, because he still thinks he can win. I will give him this though. He is a stubborn little bastard.
Man, he's a little bitch.
Like Valentino said, little fucking bastard.
Damn right.
But testing is as testing does. You know, it's all speculation. It's all maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
I mean,
so
it's not a race. You know, it doesn't really prove a whole lot.
Race situation's completely different. Yes, it's nice seeing Enea in second. It shows the potential that he can have that race pace and be the old Enea that he was, so that he can be competitive in the season. Will that translate? We don't know, because who knows?
Well,
Turn one.
We always know he's been fast. He's been fast, but like he was having a real tough issue with pace when he got healed last year.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping that since he is even faster now, maybe he'll learn to stay up there.
Hopefully,
You know?
yeah, and hopefully he's had enough time to recover and get his endurance back so that he can maintain that pace.
And please stay away from Marc Marquez so he doesn't wreck you anymore.
Facts. But
Please.
like I said, I mean, turn one of Qatar, we could see a 10 bike pile up, and 6 of those guys could be out for the rest of the year, and then we have replacement riders like Danny Pedrosa, Michel Piro, Stefan Brattle, and
calebabee.
Paul Espargaro back racing like it's 2008.
Hey man, don't speak that shit into existence. I want this to be a great season.
I want a clean season. Last season there was a lot of injuries early on. That was due to the sprint. It was the new format. It was new. We talked about it on this podcast about how we were worried about the safety of the riders and everything. We were worried that the sprint was a little too dangerous. Towards the end of the season, it got better, and it is better now. They've learned a little bit.
Agree.
So I'm okay with the sprint now. I like the sprint now. It's more racing. It's not as dangerous. People have kind of adapted and figured it out.
Yeah.
It just needed to get over that initial hump.
Honestly, I started to like it less farther into the season because Jorge Martin started winning every single one.
That's why I started liking it more, is because it kept Martin in the championship run, because Pecco couldn't do well in those sprints. Martin could. They weren't enough points to really challenge where if he kept winning. But
it's because he already had a pretty decent lead, and then he was winning a lot more at the beginning. Pecco, he was killing those sprints at the beginning.
He was also the sprints he was, but he was also wrecking a lot.
Yeah.
In those races, in the Coda races. So it's a little give and take and a little risk reward, and it's
big balance.
And it's something that the riders can use to fight back if need be.
All right, it's about time to start doing these predictions. We've been chatting shit for about 5 hours, it feels like.
Yeah, we've been first episode back. This is going to be a long one, but it's all right. It's all right.
This ain't even the episode. This is just the
yeah. This ain't even episode 1. This is episode 0, season 2, episode 0. But oh man, all right. So we posted on Instagram. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at MotoGrandPod.
Hey, we'll put it in the description. You already know.
It's in the description. We try to post twice a week. Try to remain uploading. So we'll be posting updates, clips from this, funny clips, things like that. Yada yada yada. You'll see that me and Caleb like to comment on it because
no one else does.
No one else does. So please, if you're watching this, head on over to the Instagram. Tell us your thoughts about our post. We do ask some pretty insightful questions like, why is Marc Marquez so shit?
The important things are asked.
The important things are asked. And feel free to comment along, and we can have a little chat about everything. But on our most recent post, we discussed we was asking like who we think was gonna win race 1. I say we hold off on our race predictions for now. I say we go championship predictions. Okay.
Come on. What are you expecting me to say?
Are you saying third place? You think he's getting third place? That's crazy.
Repeat.
Wow, that's wild.
Y'all
first.
It's another episode where I already did that, so I don't even bust your eardrums again to repeat. You know it's true. Shut up. You, in the back of your mind, you're like, yeah, it's gonna happen. You know it's gonna happen. This motherfucker's fast.
I've been sitting all day dreading this moment of the episode.
You already knew what I was going to say.
I knew what you were going to say, and I know how happy you're about to be when I say this.
Yeah. Yeah. 3.
I'm calling a 3-peat.
Dude, it's in the making. I'm
calling a 3-peat. I'm sorry. I don't think anyone's better than Pecco. No one is better than Pecco. I mean, I definitely think, Bez, Digi, Martin, maybe even Marquez, Jay Milley, Brad Binder, and those guys might beat Pecco a few times during the season. Aleix, Maverick, they might beat him like a few times throughout the season, but not all 8 at once, ever.
Definitely not. No.
And they're going to beat themselves more than he's going to beat himself. He's too consistent. He's one of those riders where he's consistently top 3. I mean, end of last season, Martin was nipping at his heels. Like, we thought every race was the most important race. It was a must win. But it always felt like Martin was on his back heels because no matter what he did in that weekend, Martin could get the fast lap, win the sprint by a mile, and then get 3rd in the race, or 4th in the race, or 3rd in the race, and he would still lose points to Pecco. Bro was inevitable.
It was insane,
it was
bro.
Horrifying to watch. And
dude,
it's
taken you keep going. I got something to say though.
It's taken me a little while to finally accept it.
But
But Pecco won that season by the summer break. It was over. All right, I'll let you.
So there was this video on, I think it was on MotoGP's Instagram, where they're asking all the riders who they thought was going to win and who they thought was the fastest right now and all that. Every fucking person said Pecco. They all know. They were all they all were what? I'm gonna try, head ass, but they were all yeah, probably Pecco. He's the fastest.
What's crazy about that?
He's the reigning champ. He's the best right now.
Is every single rider in that paddock has an ego. They all have egos. You have to have an ego to be a MotoGP rider. They all have egos. So whenever anyone asks that question, 99 times out of 100, they're going to say themselves.
This guy's the GOAT.
This is... And the field is so good, too. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, he's one of the best riders, if not the best rider, on the best bike.
He is the fastest man.
You're not stopping him.
He is the fastest person on that track.
Yeah. He's the fastest. He's the fastest man on 2 wheels.
Brother.
Clear cut. That's it. The hook, line, and sinker, it's Pecco.
Literally, his worst enemy is himself. That's it. That's his biggest opponent.
And, I mean, based off of testing, he had no complaints about the bike, so it's better than it was last year. And
all we could ask for.
His only issue was the bike in the beginning of the year last year when he couldn't feel the front, and it doesn't seem like that's an issue this year.
And even when it was an issue, he was still winning.
Yeah.
That's the kicker.
So, the real championship, second place. Who do we think is getting second?
I really want it to be Enea.
I would love for it to be Enea. I know you would because that's a factory Ducati guy, and that's a factory Ducati one too.
It's my boy. It's my boy.
That would be cool. But I wanted it Enea because that would be a huge comeback for him. But yes. I think it's going to be Martin again.
Yeah, the logical side of me thinks so far of him because he really wants it. That motherfucker could taste the championship last year.
If I was a gambling man, the safe bet for second is Martin.
Yeah.
The high risk, high reward dark horse would be Enea.
Agreed.
So, and then third place,
I think it's probably between Enea.
I think Brad Binder. No.
I think it's going to be between Binder, Enea, and Bez, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. Or Martin. Like, whoever doesn't get second, it's going to be...
Yeah, out of those four, they should be up there in the top three.
Yeah. I can get on board with that. And then
Honestly, a big part of me wants a Digi to be up there too.
I was gonna say I could see Digi top 5.
I would love to see
I would
Digi pushing
love to
third.
see Digi pushing third. That would be huge.
Be massive, dude. Oh, that made me so happy.
If Digi is the best VR46 rider this year, that would be.
Bro, what? What the fuck did you just do?
I moved my leg and I accidentally hit my chair like button and it went whoop.
I thought your shit just broke. I thought you... Yeah.
Anyways.
Let's just wrap this shit up.
All right. Moto 2 championship predictions. First, second, third. I'm going to go.
Oh, dude, I haven't even keeping up with Moto 2.
Moto 2, yeah. Low key, they started testing. At the time of recording this, I think they start tomorrow. But based off of time zones, that means they probably start in like the next few hours, low key. But based off of when this episode comes out, it's probably already over. But basically, Moto 2 is going to be too early predictions for us. Like, way too early predictions. I'm going to go championship winner, Jake Dixon.
That's disgusting. All right.
No, I'm not. I take it back. Ignore me. Furman Autagay.
I knew you were going to say that. That's what I was assuming you would say.
Yeah. I mean, if he can keep up the pace, it hands down easy. Dark horse champion would be Jake Dixon. That'd be my dark horse pick. I also think Jake Dixon could be like 8th in the championship, depending on who he is, you know. I think Sergio Garcia, rookie of the year last year in Moto 2, might put a little charge for 3rd. I don't think he'll win anything. He might win a race, but I don't think he'll win a championship.
All right. I'm about to tell you who I'm rocking with after you give me this 3rd.
So, no. First, I'm going Furman. Second, I'm going Tony Arbolino again.
I forgot he was fucking...
Yeah.
I forgot he was even a person, dog.
I'm going to go the safe pick, say Tony second, just because he's inconsistent. He has hot streaks that'll get him to second, but not enough to get him a championship.
Dude, I'm just saying, his ego's got to be like...
And then third, I'm going to go Sergio Garcia, which is a bold pick. Honestly, Philip Salach. Oh, I forgot about Philippe. That's who I would want to win. But,
all right, I'm about to say 3 people. Mm-hmm. And it's none of the 3 people you just said.
Ooh, interesting.
Did you put in Philip Salach?
I'm going to say like 4th or 5th for Philip.
All right. Ayagura.
Oh, that's a good pick. I like
Asian
that.
persuasion, baby. All right, we're gonna fucking go crazy this year. I can feel it.
Okay. I see you. Okay.
I can feel it in this tiny little body. All right, this little man is about to beat everybody.
Okay.
Aaron Canet. I will keep voting for him to succeed until he retires. Don't care. Don't give me that fucking look. Don't look at me like that. That man's sexy, and if this was a competition based on looks, he wins every day. All right? Just for that fact, he's staying. And Philip Salach.
I can get on board with Philip Salach as 3rd, but Aaron Canet's 2nd is bold and wild. That is wild.
Thank you.
I can even get on board with Ayagura winning it. Honestly, Moto 2 is going to be a shootout this year. I'm excited. I am excited for Moto 2 because there's really no standout guy. Like last year, we all kind of knew Acosta was going to win it all.
I mean, yeah, he crushed it.
It was exciting to see Tony kind of give him some shit for the first half of the season because Acosta shot himself in the foot and made it interesting.
Yeah.
But it was kind of boring because you kind of knew. Now, this year, it's kind of up in the air. Like, so I'm excited. Now, Moto 3,
I think Moto 2 is going to be fun.
Moto 3, actually, Moto 2 Rookie of the Year, my pick is Dennis Anjou. I think Dennis Anjou from Moto 3 coming up will be the Moto 2 Rookie of the Year. I'm not saying Joao Masia, the previous champion. I don't think he's going to translate very well. And MotoGP, we didn't do a Rookie of the Year because the only one is Pedro Acosta. So he already has the title.
Yo, I'll bet my life savings on him winning Rookie of the Year.
Acosta.
Yeah, no, I agree with Masia, though. I don't like him.
I like Masia. I just don't think he'll be Rookie of the Year.
I have zero reason to not like him, but I just don't.
I think Dennis Anjou would have won the Moto 3 championship last year. I think he's a better rider than everyone in that pack last year. He was just way too big for the bike. He just needed a bigger bike. So this is his opportunity to show.
Yeah,
and prove
he was
right.
He was quite literally a man amongst children.
Bro was literally so big that he was getting passed on the straights because of his size. Like, there was nothing he could do. But Moto 3 championship, I have no idea.
I've watched one race and I already know who's winning.
You haven't even seen... Oh. I was about to say, there hasn't been any...
I'm in my entirety.
Yeah, it clicked after you said... Yeah. After I started talking. But,
Suzuki.
Tatsuki Suzuki?
Kill him. He's going to crush it. He's going to beat everybody.
You literally... Did you just look up Moto 3, riders, and then just kind of point at one?
No, he was the guy I was pulling for last time.
No, you were rooting for Ayumi Sasaki, who's in Moto 2 now.
No.
Yes.
Am I being racist?
Yes.
No, I picked Suzuki last year. I swear.
No, it's because Tatsuki Suzuki was hurt all year last year.
Yeah, but I thought I randomly picked him.
No, you picked Ayumi Sasaki because Ayumi was on the Husqvarna fighting for the championship, but Masia beat him out. That's why you don't like Joao Masia.
Whatever. All right, well, now I got to stick with... I don't even know who the fuck he is, but yeah.
Ayumi... No, you do not want Tatsuki Suzuki. Good rider. But Ayumi Sasaki, you'll be happy to know, is in Moto 2 as a rookie next year.
Oh, cool.
But
wait, who's our rookies? Oh wait, probably that Holgado dude's going to win then, right?
Holgado is a crowd favorite to win. But I remember we picked our rookies for Moto 3. I think that's the more important than the championship winner because the championship is kind of up for grabs.
You spit.
But my rookie was Angel Piqueras. Who's so? What I found out pretty recently, after I picked him, I've already picked him, and I blindly picked him. We literally just looked at names, and I picked, okay? Don't give me that. Don't give me that. I got the cream of the crop. He was the Red Bull Rookies Cup winner, and his sister is dating... someone known as Pedro Acosta. So he's got close relations with Acosta. He's already won the Red Bull Rookies Cup. He's got a good support system. Angel Piqueras is going to win Rookie of the Year.
Nah, it's going to be Jacob Ralston.
Oh, yeah, Ja Rule. You're Ja Rule. Good old Ja Rule.
Fuck, he's Australian. Damn it.
Hey, Aussies,
Aussies are inconsistent.
Yeah, but they make it to MotoGP. They make it to GP.
Nice spin. Yeah, because none of the Spaniards do. Yeah.
Not like half the grid is Spanish. But
I think I still got to rock with Filippo. Please improve. You little shit. Please. God. It was so tough watching that. It was so tough. I'm so glad I didn't watch Moto 3 because it would just piss me off because I've seen him way behind everybody.
He got a top 10 once, though.
Yeah, he got points twice, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
the other dude I picked, Tayo Furusato. I actually kind of like him. He's cool. He's really tiny.
yeah, the babyface, cute guy,
Yeah, that tiny dude.
little cootie little little pookie.
Pookie is looking absolutely fire tonight.
Pookie is looking absolutely scrumdiddlyrumptious.
My fairy princess Pookie is looking absolutely. Bro, I can't stand them motherfuckers, bro.
All right. Before this devolves even worse, I think it's time to
What are we
call
talking about?
This has been the MotoGrandPodcast. This is the start of the 2024 season. We are so excited, and we cannot wait to see you on the next episode. And have a good one. Boop. Disclaimer. I don't know if this is going at the beginning of the episode or at the end, but really quick. It's going at the end, because that way you understand what we're talking about.
They would make no sense at the beginning.
I'm cutting that. That doesn't exist.
We
All right.
put it at the beginning, and then an hour and 40 minutes later.
All right. Okay, I know I said it was the end of the episode, but really quick, me and Caleb were just talking at the end of the episode, and we remembered the whole Tatsuki Suzuki, Ayumi Sasaki mix-up we had. Caleb was about to pick Tatsuki Suzuki as his blind pick, and I had convinced him otherwise. We all know Caleb doesn't watch Moto3. So